Guys, I'm so glad to speak with you today. Hello, everybody. Today I've read 7 hours almost straight with some breaks to like uh, write what I've read and to do some videos about Charlotte's Web, about America show. By the way, I created one new show. I mean, a new format of video when I talk about America. Yes, and I today I read a lot that my mind started to blow up because I didn't read so big amount before. I was reading for maybe 3 hours, sometimes for 4 hours, but not seven. Seven is oh Jesus Christ, my mind works so hard. I mean that. I felt this feeling. Guys, I want to share with you my revelation. Right now, I felt this feeling when I was preparing to my exams, when I was at my previous university, when I was at Moscow State University of Geodesy and Cartography, and I was studying mathematics. When I was learning specific questions for exam, I felt the same way. And I think that it is good feeling, but sometimes need some time to relax. Maybe it is like a unprepared mind or unprepared brain who has really big amount of new information, of new words, of new connection, of new imaginaries, and so biggest amount of creative maybe work. I don't know. I played on piano and it was less hard than reading. Right now I was reading a lot and I felt maybe it's our imaginary work, because when we read this way, our imagination works really so hard and with this feeling. By the way, it is our Frosty River. And what's the river? It is Griboyedov Canal, Griboyedov River. Yes, here. And also we will cross right now one interesting bridge, and name of him is Hay Bridge. Hay means that not like hey, how are you doing? It means that it is made of hay. This place was previously place for stables of horses. Stables of horses when you can find like a haze with so big amount of hay. And also it called Sinoi, means this word, if you will translate it, it names like hay. Look, they're shooting video. Yes, hay like a grass. Yes, like grass that's dry grass. And I noticed when I read bigger amount of books, when I see something, I can describe it better. I don't do right now vlogs like showing what's around me, but when it will be warmer, I will do like I did it with the Moscow vlogs. So you maybe saw some of them, and I will do like, oh, look at this car, it is so beautifully like glimmering and so with white color and shining. And when I will do this, you will see my abilities to describe things. I started to notice that my things of descriptions, of feelings, of like a skill of describing started to be better when I started to read more. When I started to write something, and I started to create new things, because when I stand at my job as a doorman is a person who are on doors near a hotel and who greets people and who speaks with them and shares kindness through communication. I noticed that my English started to be better, and when I was standing at my job, I was writing notes, taking notes like Leonardo da Vinci, and I've made already. I do this for 45 or bigger or even more days, and it is really huge, because it is like a writing. I do writing skills. Maybe I'm a writer, maybe not. But look at this, it is 45 days I do this, and I have more than 90 pages of my writings. It means that I have like notes, and it is a really good thing that we have right now. And about this thing, what do I want to say? That my English started to be better on it, and about reading that my brain works so hard, so like good. I mean hard, good. And when we right now, I thought that this one person is sitting on this on this chair, and when I read, I started to notice it is relevation. In Russian language I could do this, but in English it is harder. Was right now I noticed that my imagination of when I speak in English started to be better. I looked right now to one granny while I was speaking, and I felt more confident, by the way. And about reading, my imagination started to be better, to become better because now my how to say it, when I read some book, yes, we can read a word like a cow, like milk, like bus, yes, and when we see these words we can imagine them, but sometimes we can't connect them together, and it is it is not like a movie, it is like different words that we can't connect. And right now I noticed that when I read I see story, I can watch it like a movie, and it is started to be better because my mind then works on English language with images, and if we have images, then we have better understanding, better comprehension, and our creativeness jumps up on it. I hope so. By the way, I'm right now going to shop, and it is so cold. Maybe I will talk with you further, or how to say it, after. Yes, and let's join because it is so cold. It is not really warm weather today, but it is good. Right now I do refreshing of my mind. Yes, let's join to us after. Now I went to this store, and I cried a lot in front of another people. I was eating food. Yes, I bought salad, I bought some porridge, and I was I decided to open video with the Lord of the Rings best emotional scenes, and it was Sam Genji, it was Hobbit of Frodo and Pippin and Merry, and everybody was on this video. You bow to no one, and these phrases and the last scenes about when I don't know how to describe it even. I'm happy. I feel happier now. I feel better. My mind started to be better. Right now I will go to bookstore. I like to see new things that we can find. Yes, I was reading right now at my home, and right now I will go to bookstore. I will read there because I want to find maybe something new. Maybe it will be interesting. It is like a fulfillment of our mind, and I like to read books in public places too. So if nobody speaks, if nobody creates sounds with. I mean that spontaneous sounds. Sometimes when it will be monotonous sounds, it is good. Like streets, yes, when we walk on the streets and we can hear rambling of streets. And by the way, it is on the background. You can see. Maybe we will. Maybe I don't know how to describe it. I will go on this street right now. And yes, this man doing this kind of things, good man, yes. Did you see this stuff? This man turned his car through this line. It is normal Russian rights, so lows. Because if he will be punished, it will be only 500 rubles. It is $8 for doing this stuff. Yes, we're walking right now on the street, and nobody will hit us, I hope, and we will change our road now. Hey, now we're on the road, read this road, Dooley. I heard also today American song Dooley. With banjo playing. I don't know how to describe it. My vlog started to be random, so random, without specific topic. And this may be good, maybe not. Maybe I should start live streaming. It will be better because on live streaming we can do this. I am waiting right now to go forward. It is our streets, by the way. It is one car of it's an emergency car on the ground. So, oh yes, red light for cars, green light, green corridor for us. Good, it's amazing. And oh, it is rhyming. Cars, us. Cars for and for us. Wow, good. New noticing, new imagination, new planet is opened. New planet is recover. How to say it? New open, new explored. Yes. And I notice sometimes that I do some of the how to say. Oh, by the way, look, it is our marked on the ground. Maybe they will kill me because yesterday I was standing at my job, and on my job. Oh, some advertisement. And on my job, my man said to me that if you will go to marketplace not means that place with like a store, small or marketplace, bazaar. It means then you have a chance to be dead. Do you remember when I didn't talk about it? Once upon a time, on this summer, I went to this bazaar, to this marketplace, and I decided to buy my new sneakers. I bought them, but not on this place. And right now, by the way, we'll go to near this place. We're almost there. We're almost near this place, near this bazaar. And I decided to buy sneakers, but I went to this store, to this bazaar, and it was lower level of building, lower like a basement, so dark, so with steel, and on steel spears you can find like sneakers, and it was so awful place, but it was cheap. And it was one cashier. He was Falik his name, and it is funny name, by the way. And he said that you can choose everything. You can do dressing if you want. And I was doing dressing. Yes, I was doing dressing. Okay, one pair of sneakers, second, third, fourth, fifth, and already I was doing it for 25 minutes. After that, I said, nothing is good for me. Sorry, nothing suits to me. And he said, hey, man, you don't buy anything. You are going to go away. Then pay for your dressing. Pay for your dress changing. Means that for this tries to wear something. Because he spent time on me, 20-25 minutes, and he said like, pay for this. And I said, no, I will not. Thank you so much. I will go. And I was scared because he could lock me in this prison jail, and it could be a really scary thing. By the way, we were walking near this place when I found him, and I tried to do this, and it was scary. Yes. And my co-worker said about this place that it is so scary. By the way, look, it is Avatar. It is so scary. It is like a front doors, but we have also one place. It is like a for bazaar, near bazaar, when you have specific stands, specific desks, stands. Oh, I will show right now. We are almost there. Yes, on the ground. Maybe someone will say to me that stop doing it. It is here. Yes, need to go forward, and there you will find it. There it will be. So this place. Oh, one girl is doing something. Yes, with this. But I was shooting this for dressing, pay for dressing, while I was streaming in Russian language. And maybe someday I will upload this video. It will be funny for you. Maybe you will see this experience of, hey man, pay for your dressing time. It was so experienceful. And my coworker said that here you can be killed, even if you will not. If you will not work for these rights, because nobody gives a fuck about you. They don't have documents. It is so illegal payments here. It is so famous, famous like how to say it, famous sluts, no, famous burglar place, and not really nice black market where you should buy can buy something. And even you can buy a kidney on this place if you will not pay for dressing. So, yes. Where is my mind? Where is my mind is playing right now. I like it. Yes, and I'm going from this bookstore. And I've read one book. I didn't finish it when I was at this place. I like one author. His name is Robin Sharma. It is entrepreneur, motivator, and also writer, author of the monk who sold his Ferrari. And I was reading 5 a.m. Club today, and I didn't read it before because I thought that the simple thoughts that I already know, yes, that need to wake up earlier, it is good, will be for you, and your daily routine matters a lot. It is all what I already know. Yes, even I want to say in a great way. But today I was reading, and one narrations we were speaking about 80 years old man who was speaking about 30 years old man, 30 years old people who die in this age, and who buried in their 80s. It means that they died at 30s, and right now, how to say it, they die at their 30s and buried at 80s. It means that they gave up at 30s. Yes, and today I was speaking this book. Oh no, I was reading this book, and it was kind of interesting, and I found some new words for me from this book. It is good. And also one quote spoke to me that if to be great was easy, yes, if to be great was easy, then we will have many of good achievers in our life. But no, we don't have so big amount of like a first class people, A class. And one more quote, it is about giving and taking. All the greatest people are givers, not takers. Then, and one more thing about easy, and if everything will be easy, it is about my mind work, about reading sometimes or working. Sometimes my mind is so nervous about, not nervous, I mean that's so trembling about my things that I create, and so I don't know how to say it. It is when your computer. We have computer, yes, in our life, and when your computer is so lagging, sometimes not lagging, how to say it, when your computer is so uploaded on 100%. Some music on this place. When your computer is so overloaded and so many of material right now on your computer, it is what I felt. It is when your brain is working so hard, but I understand that it is not hard. We know, everybody knows that our mind and brain works only on 5 to 10%, and maybe even bigger or smaller. and we can boost it. We can boost it by this daily exercising for him, and the more we will do this, the higher our speed will be. Then, Igor, please don't stop on this. Don't stop on this feelings that you have. Go forward, Igor. You can, and need to read more books with new vocabulary. Thanks so much for Jackie and Zach who gifted to me books, and I will read them, and some words are really new for me and really peculiar, and thank you for it. And I will continue this reading, and after I will try to find new words for me. Right now I was reading at a library store, at this bookstore. I was reading a book about St. Petersburg, about war, also because I don't have war vocabulary inside of my mind, and I found really big amount of new words for me. Need to read more historical books, but I don't know what's the best. And sometimes I open book and it is so boring. It is only a big amount of dates and nothing else. I want to see stories through history, but not like a list of dates of history. Yes, everybody wants it. And need to also improve my medicine vocabulary, some of what's more, maybe astronomy vocabulary, because I don't know about it right now. My vocabulary is good on communication, yes, on small talk things, on also motivational things, on inspirational things, because I have read before books about positive thinking, about focusing, about this things of like a mentality vocabulary right now is good, but about like creativeness, it is not good. About military is not good, but military I don't use it so much, but sometimes it needs to understand jokes. Cultural things are not good. Then I should read more and use this more. Reading is not enough. It is 100%. Usage is better. That's why I started to do reviews of books that I've read, to retell stories, to use vocabulary that I've read, also to understand better, and also I started to do my opinion about America, becoming American, because I want to be able to tell stories. Maybe I need to do the same with another countries. I thought about like becoming Irish, becoming British. It is about different countries. It will be good, I think. So, not only about America, but also about another countries. I should. Right now, my English should be improved to the level that I can understand facts in the way how I understand it on Russian language. And our journey is continuing. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was interesting, maybe for you, maybe it is inspirational in some moments for you. And today I've read a lot. Tomorrow we'll continue, and also need to write new stories and post them. Also today, by the way, I created associative account of Amazon affiliate program, and maybe not 100%, maybe somebody will click to the book and will buy it. But it is not like something that I highly recommend. Yes, if you need, why not? I mean that my channel is not for purchasing. It is only like an option for people. Yes, it is. I will save links on the videos below of books that I've read. Maybe somebody will buy, maybe not, but it is not like necessary. Yes, we are here to give, but not like take money from you. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for watching. We are going home. Yes, so soon I will be there, and I will read before I will go sleep, and then we will start new day with new possibilities and opportunities. Bye bye.